Reports of child sexual abuse cases are on the rise in England and Wales. A record 107,000 offences were reported in 2022. A concerning majority of those offences against children were committed by other children.
Today, Chloe writes a blog to help others, and there's a book too. She knows what she's talking about.
When I was 9, I was abused by my taxi driver. He abused me until I was 12. He abused me when he would take me to and from school.
It took Chloe 17 years to tell anyone about it.
I thought that he was my friend and I thought that it was normal. And, you know, I didn't want to tell anyone really because he threatened me.
Chloe was a victim of a crime that's exploding. Reported child sex abuse has multiplied 5 times in the past 10 years, according to new analysis said to be the most detailed ever. The study looked at crimes reported to police in 2022. There were 107,000 offences, a 7% rise on the previous year. Over half were committed by children on other children, a growing trend. Nearly a third were committed online, and 80% of victims knew their abuser. What concerns police particularly is the rise in child-on-child sex abuse, mostly boys on girls.
The real enabler to this is quite simply the accessibility to digital and technical devices, i.e. smart devices, and within those smart devices the ease of access to, first of all, violent pornography, which I believe has a real impact on behaviour and what boys may feel is a behavioural norm.
Police chiefs say the proliferation of smart devices and the pandemic lockdown has fuelled a continuing rise in online child sex abuse, and they're still at loggerheads with platforms that have introduced encryption. It hides abuse, they say, an appalling state of affairs. As with all crimes, prevention is better than cure, says the report. Chloe, who's now a mother, could hardly disagree.
What I do with my daughter is I'm open with her, I talk to her, and I think we have to do that with our children, and I think that's all we can really do because, you know, it's always going to be there.
Developing a better response to child sex abuse, say police chiefs, must begin with understanding the data in their report.